Right, welcome to what is the first episode of RouteOneO'Clock. After much deliberation, a lot of phone calls between me and George, we finally got it going. Very happy to be here. Hope you guys are as well. I'm going to start introducing everyone. We're joined by three boys today. We've got George opposite me. How you doing?
I'm good, you?
I'm good. Got Crosby as well, in the lovely Netherlands top.
Thank you. Yeah,
Ready for the World Cup.
Yeah. Thought I'd bring it out just for this one, international special. Get an old international shirt on. So yeah.
It's quite fitting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we've got Merce next to me.
Hello.
Excellent. Right. So, we're just going to jump straight into it. World Cup, how are we feeling for it? Obviously, it's a bit different this year with the circumstances of it being in the winter. Yeah.
It's alright. I mean, it's not going to be big garden weather like, the Euros have been, so I think it's going to be less limbs. Not really confident for England, but, we can speak about that another time. Just a England dedicated episode, really, but yeah, I'm not feeling that confident for us. But it should be good, I think it's going to be interesting being halfway through the season, which I kind of look forward to, so yeah.
George, how are you feeling about
Yeah,
winter?
man. I don't know. Especially like last World Cup, you take it for granted, and then like for the next 4 years, you're like, when the World Cup comes around, I watch every game. So that's the plan.
It's going to be good, isn't it? Big gardens, maybe a bit of snow. I don't know. It'll be good. It'll be really good. Right. I think we best start just with the groups. So, let's start in Group A.
Yeah.
We've got Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. I think that one, for the most part, kind of does itself, doesn't it? And it's the same scenario for a lot of the groups, really. But, Matt, what do you think for that group?
I think it'd be a bit interesting, obviously Qatar hosting. So you never know with the hosts. Like you see Russia the other year, they did quite well and shock a few people. But I do think Netherlands and Senegal, I think they'll sort of boss the group. I expect Netherlands to do well. And Senegal, obviously, they're not a bad team. They've got some good players. So
yeah,
you
that's
don't
the
know.
real battle. Netherlands, Senegal in
Yeah,
that group.
100%.
Like, the other two, they're not really going to do much, you know what I mean? But Senegal, with the AFCON, like, that was incredible,
Very good, man. Mane's one of those players. You only need one player to, like...
But you look at the rest of the squad as well, really, really good squad. They've got some really good players in there. So yeah, I think that'll be an interesting game between them two.
I wouldn't disregard Ecuador, though. Like, I genuinely do think Ecuador actually have quite a good team.
That's a bit generous.
No, I genuinely do think they've got some good players.
Is Antonio Valencia still playing? Or?
No, you've got some good players. They've got like Casado from Brighton.
And
they've done quite well in qualifying. Like, I really wouldn't rule them out just
you
yet,
don't
especially
know with groups like that
because Senegal, like
Netherlands Netherlands beat Senegal. Ecuador just got to get a result, and
that's the
got
beauty
a
of
chance.
the World Cup, though, isn't it? I feel like every team comes in
It's like
with at least a player. Senegal's a great example of a team who's got a great spine. You've got Mendy at the back, obviously Koulibaly. I'm struggling in the middle. Help me out, someone.
Yeah,
you got a few players.
in the
You've
middle.
got like Sarr, the one who just signed for Spurs recently as well.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they've got a good side. They're not exactly going to go on and shock everyone and win the World Cup, but they've got a good side to do well in their group, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, on topic of Ecuador, like we speak about, teams that shocked. Do you remember South Korea?
It happens every year. There's always one. Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see.
And the Netherlands, we'll touch on them in a bit. I feel like they're one of the bigger boys who, goes out saying their name's in the hat to push for it at the moment, especially with their form.
Yeah.
Then Group B, obviously we are going to do an episode more England orientated, speaking about obviously managerial situation.
Yeah.
Our preferred 11s, all the rest of it. But what do we make of the group? Obviously you got England, Iran, USA, and then Wales.
We should piss it, really. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, USA, you look at the team, they've got an alright squad. I mean, Pulisic, Tyler Adams, players like them, they're alright players. But in comparison to our team, we should milk the group, really. But, it's just us. We'll get a draw against Wales or something and scrape a 1-0 win against Iran, and then we're just, it doesn't fill us with confidence, you know what I mean? Like the Euros, we didn't have a good group game. I mean, we got the points, but like
I think people tend to read into the groups too much. Like, obviously, we're just predicting how we're going to go. But like in terms of an England thing, like as long as you get through for me, that's enough. That's enough for me. Like, and George, I mean, you have some funny opinions about Iran. You think they're going to pose a bit of a threat? Don't you?
I just think everybody disregards them and focuses more on America and Wales. I think Iran have got just as much as a threat as Wales, for example. I
Gabriel-
genuinely don't.
I've
think
got
that's
a feeling that's
rollover.
not going to go down a treat.
I really-
I don't
I
think
re-
that's a rollover.
Gabriel Bungalow referee.
I don't think
me
that's
personally,
I really like USA's team. I think they've got
Yeah,
a good
same,
team.
yeah.
I think it's a young core. All their sort of players. The USA of the past has sort of gone where half their team would be in the MLS and they'd have certain players, like a few good players. But this year, sort of nearly all their teams playing in the big league. Pulisic, obviously, he's not been well at Chelsea, but he's always good for them. You've got Dest, who's at AC Milan, McKennie, who's at Juventus, and that's just a few. And
Tyler Adams, when he's not playing Leeds shirt, is some player.
the goalie, I think it's Matt Turner's going to be a number one. He's obviously playing for Arsenal in the Europa League. So I do think it'll be tough. I think we'll get through quite easily. I think we should on paper, and I think we will win all 3 games. I don't really see Wales as much of a threat, if I'm being honest. Like from what they were with Gareth Bale and his sort of when he was in his prime.
They always
but
just
they
do
are,
it. You know what I mean? Like it's so annoying because I agree. In my eyes, it should be England, USA, Wales, Iran. But Wales just somehow
They've got Superman, mate.
yeah.
And
They just pull it off. You know what I mean? It's so annoying.
and it's their first World Cup in what is it, 58 years or something?
time.
A long time. And
Yeah.
they're
You
a
don't-
together team, so
you don't
it's always
qualify
hard.
for the World Cup how they did, like the teams they played, like Ukraine,
Mhm.
Scotland, and be bad. That's
Yeah.
the thing. So
No,
they
bang
will
on.
bring a bit. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, Group C. We'll try and speed it up a little bit 'cause we have
Yeah.
got a draft coming, which we really want to get into. So that's going to be very, very fun. And we've done a lot of revision for it. So yeah, Group C. Argentina, Saudi, Mexico, and Poland. What do you reckon for
Poland
that?
are not. I don't think they're going to do. They're
feel
the
like-
shock that's in that group because on paper it should really be Argentina, Poland,
Mhm.
but I think Mexico will.
I think Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, Argentina will walk it, but
Yeah.
I think it's between them two, Poland and Mexico. You don't know. With a player like Lewandowski, sometimes they fade off. He's faded off, but he'll score a few goals and he'll get you a 1-0 win or something like that out of nowhere, and then 6 points is enough in these groups. So
You
You don't
can't
know.
really be you can't really be a one-man team.
no, yeah, you
know what I
are
mean?
right.
So,
but look, I like Zielinski from Napoli, but yeah,
Yeah.
It's, a lot of it's how they play as a team. Everyone has, well, a lot of teams have 2 or 3 really good players,
Yeah.
but it's how you play as a team is the main thing. But I do agree. I think Mexico will go through over them, but never know.
And what do you reckon for Messi? Obviously, it's the last World Cup. You know, sad times, but
I'll touch on that later, mate. I'll touch on that later.
yeah. What do you think about sending Guard to him? How are you all feeling about that?
Well,
It's going to be sad.
There's a potential, isn't there, for like his 1,000th game
Could
to
be
be
the
the
final.
final,
Mhm.
which is, if that happens, you just feel like
Yeah,
the
but
script's already
It's
written.
mate,
but
you took the words out of my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine if he loses. That'd be so
Yeah.
sad.
I don't.
I'd probably cry.
Oh, he's done it before, hasn't he?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he has. You're right.
And they
yeah.
are on mad form, Argentina.
Yeah,
at the
they've not
minute,
lost.
so-
They've won, or either not lost or won every game in the last 35.
They're
or
on
something
course to
stupid.
beat some kind of record at the minute. I think is it the
Mm.
Yeah,
Italians
it's
or something.
Yeah, the Italy record. Yeah, they're on track to
Seriously?
beat that.
They've got a defence this year as well. They never
Yeah.
had a defence. Even when they got to the final, you look at the team, it weren't good, but they've got a bit of a defence, and obviously Emi Martinez is not a bad goalie, so
Yeah.
I think
they can do it.
that's a great group to watch. I think there's some gems. You mentioned Zielinski this season is one of my favourite players to watch.
Mm.
Mexico have got some gems. They've
Yeah.
always got some players that rise to the occasion in the big tournaments. So I think that'd be a great group to keep an eye on. Then we go to Group D. Again, kind of sorts itself out this one. You got France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia.
You know something about this group is so similar to the 2018
Yeah,
one.
Au-
Like
Australia and
almost
Denmark and France
bang on-
are all
yeah.
the same.
So
aren't
it's
they?
like, well,
We had Tunisia in 18, didn't we?
yeah,
Yeah.
beat them last minute.
last minute Harry Kane.
Lovely Kane header, yeah. So yeah, I mean, not much more needs to go into that one.
Yeah, we don't really
France,
need to speak
Denmark.
about that one.
Yeah,
Australia
pretty
or
self-explanatory.
Tunisia? Who we go on? Let's
Australia,
I'd
it's got to be
next one.
Australia, sure.
Australia to finish third.
You
Yeah.
reckon?
Yeah.
I'm
So-
going to go Tunisia.
I don't know what
Should we do a
Tunisia.
little bet for the first episode?
What?
I'll do £5 for one of you for Tunisia to finish above
Alright,
Australia.
sound.
Yeah, I'll do
Take
that.
a look, yeah.
Just knock that up casually.
Yeah.
Okay, £5 bet done. Group E. Let's go Group E. So then we've got Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan.
That's a good group.
That's a
That
great
w-
group.
th-
That's
I'm
a
waiting
group.
for that one. That's like the first heavy hitter, if that makes
Mm.
sense.
I
of
feel like
two
one
massive
big
teams.
Titans.
If say the minute Spain or Germany don't win a game, so they even get a draw, I feel like that group will just completely flip into like commotion. Like,
Yeah.
and just
There's opportunity for like Japan to just shit out it and steal one, but
I
in
don't
my
think they
in my
will.
opinion, I think Spain are winning that group.
I disagree. I think Germany.
I
Yeah, it's a
disagree.
weird one, but I've just got a feeling. You know what I mean? Like Spain, we've got a really good squad and they play really.
do you
good
remember last
football.
Euros, mate?
Yeah.
They were no one had them like down to the
Yeah.
well at all, and they turned
And they
up and they
Got to the
just
exactly.
semis, and they was it
Yeah.
extra time? And
You
it
can
came
I
even
don't
down.
think
Yeah,
they
even though they
played
should have won.
anybody too good during the Euros till the Italians though.
game. They kept up with them, but
Yeah.
I was at that game, and Spain should have won it for me.
Yeah, no, they should
Yeah.
have.
They scored a great goal. I just think
Morata.
whoever plays up front, if it's Morata or Moreno, I don't think it's good enough to go too far. But in the group, I think they should be fine.
It's them midfield that just is really exciting.
I love
You know what I mean?
Pedri.
Yeah, they've got.
Gavi will probably play.
They've got a nice blend of like experience. You got you've got a lot of veterans in there.
Yeah, as mixed
But
with
again,
young,
it's another
exciting
team.
players.
This is gonna be like the last year we see of a lot of Spanish players. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it'll be a lot like
Ramos.
Ramos-
Ramos doesn't go.
I don't think he goes.
He didn't go to the
Really?
Euros.
Oh
No.
yeah, because who was it? Barcelona's ex-manager or something just didn't take any Real Madrid
Yeah.
players.
Busquets.
There's a lot of
Few
romance
players.
there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him doing a little number.
Yeah.
So I think that one. Who are we having finishing first now? Germany or Spain?
I think me and Merce.
I'm
both
having
go
Germany.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
having
not
Germany.
going to Spain.
Yeah,
They always. I know
2-2.
they went out in the groups last year, but there's always that last tournament even. But I think they'll step back up. I think they've got a good team. Werner is a bit shaky, but
Musiala,
Musiala, good
another
player.
example.
Yeah,
Wishy-washy.
Muller always steps up in the World Cup. Always,
Both
always
are
scores
not.
goals.
Yeah, both are not at what they were a few years ago.
No,
So they're both kind of going through a phase
So
at the
I think-
minute,
yeah.
and then
That's
We'll
hard
see.
to replicate though, because mate, you can make they were golden generations. Like
Yeah.
both of those.
Yeah.
You got a Spain team for 2010, which even went in 2012 won the Euros, and then I mean the Germany team in 14 was a joke, like absolute
yeah,
joke.
all over the pitch.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that one sorts itself out, and then F we've got Belgium, Canada, making their debut in the World Cup. Am I correct?
Yeah,
I'm right in saying that. I think.
pretty sure. Yeah, Alphonso Davies had that thing where he's crying,
Yeah.
wasn't
Morocco and Croatia. I think again this is a great group. You've got the romance of Canada having their first World Cup.
he? Yeah.
A little outside of in Morocco, who've got some players in there. Croatia always turn up. Like they've just got a very decent team, and then obviously Belgium. I mean, like
But
Their
how
team's
long is the
unbelievable.
Croatia stuff gonna last for? You know what I mean? Like if you look at it,
This will be the last.
For me,
Yeah.
this
I agree.
group goes Belgium, Canada. I don't think Croatia get out of the
yeah,
group.
I'm
I don't think they get out of
I
the
agree with
group.
Merce.
Yeah.
Canada have got two good players, really good players. They've got Davies on the left, who sometimes plays further upfield for them as well. Sometimes
which
in
we
the,
would
in the
definitely
10.
see at the World Cup.
Yeah. And then Jonathan David up front, who's a good striker. But they won the qualifying. They won the group quite easy. Like I was saying about USA being a good team, they walked it. So I do think I think Croatia are sort of they're past it. I think I love
I
Modric.
just as well. Yeah, is like with like Croatia, with the talent they've had, it doesn't seem like they're producing that
No.
level of talent. You look at like
No.
your big dogs like Spain. You know they get rid of some of their midfielders like Xavi and Iniesta, and they're
Players
producing
come through.
Pedri and Gavi and people like that. Croatia just aren't doing that.
I like
Once
the,
Modric is gone,
Yeah.
they've not.
Mate,
Who's
they've
that?
got a
once in
few-
lifetime talent. Yeah,
Yeah.
They've got
absolutely agree.
Gvardiol coming through who's
Yeah.
at Leipzig, but
He's a
they've got a
defender.
few.
He's not gonna like.
he's not like a big impact player.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I don't think they'll get out of the group. I think they'll really struggle. And I think
It'll
that'll be a bit of a
it'll
shock.
be close. I think Canada will have fight, and that's what'll do it.
Yeah.
I think you're being disrespectful to Croatia. Like I think
Fair.
they've got they've got experience to one.
No,
they
they
did
do,
just
yeah.
get to World Cup final.
Yeah,
Ex-Ballon d'Or winner.
exactly.
Half these players
Mm.
are still playing at highest level, like Modric,
Just won the
Kovacic.
Champions League.
Perisic. They've still got big names within there, and I think they've got enough to.
Yeah, but
I
to
look
the-
at
it's
it.
the fight. It's
I look at it, and
weird.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Yeah.
On paper, they've got the players, but I just look at the group and I think Canada having their first World Cup. I just think they're going to capture the hearts. Like,
But then
of
you,
everyone.
but
And
then
then
you'd
it's
say
gonna be their
that. You
tournament.
could say that about Wales.
you could say that, but I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that Canada
Yeah,
don't
so
do
I
that.
just-
I agree, and I see the argument because Croatia have been great like,
Yeah.
over the last couple of years, like great, and it probably overachieved. Let's be honest with what they've
Yeah,
got.
to
Yeah,
a
they should
degree,
never have got to the
But I
final.
think they've got enough firepower to do over.
I would like to see Canada. Go
Yeah,
through.
I wouldn't be
I'd like to see it.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Croatia like go through. I wouldn't be like, oh no, what a shock. But I want Canada to go because it's like it's exciting. It's something
Exactly.
different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I agree with you.
It's like
Capture hearts,
Costa Rica's
yeah.
in 2014.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah,
you
come
want-
out of
you just
nowhere.
love to see it, don't you? Right, okay. So, but we say no one really talk about Belgium. Belgium win that. don't they?
Yeah, I
Obviously.
think they.
Oh, they should.
Imagine.
I think
Their
they
defence is
always
weak,
underperform.
really weak
They always
now.
you
Yeah.
always think they're gonna go and win it or be a big team. They never do. But
They'll
I
always
think this
make
year
it
they
to at
can.
least the quarters.
Yeah.
Quarters, the semis.
But they
and then
always
phase
they're
out.
always like up there as
Yeah.
one of the favourites, and they never not hit a final.
Yeah,
not
they-
really
I
hit a
think
semi.
they're nobody's favourites come this tournament though.
Yeah,
You touched on it. The defence is not as good as it has been. Like you think of the times like 2018 World Cup, they had a very, very, very good squad. But this year,
even like
I don't
even
really feel it.
Hazard, Lukaku. Not saying they're past it, but they're not the
Yeah,
players
they're
they
not,
were.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I do really like them.
Yeah,
I think a
same.
team that's got Kevin De Bruyne in, especially
Yeah.
with Formies in the minute,
I think
he
with
can
them,
change a team.
I think they're gonna have a lot of players with chips on their shoulders, like you just said.
Hazard,
A lot
will.
of players who, on paper, their performances are saying they're past it. So they're gonna have, and you know, the history says like that as well. Like, should they have won a World Cup? Yeah. Should they have won a Euros? Yeah. Their team on paper is probably the best man-to-man we've seen in the last 10 years.
Mhm.
Not now. I mean, like, I'm talking on average across the last 10 years
Yeah,
with players in their peak. And obviously, I mean, Kevin De Bruyne at the moment. I mean,
he's a
free
joke.
kick he scored the other day. Like
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
As long as he's playing well, the sky's the limit. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
team
We
like
we
that.
speak about like freaks like Messi and Ronaldo. He is, in my opinion, he's a freak.
Yeah.
Like his passing is disgusting.
It's the crosses and that. It's
Yeah.
just his whole game.
He's a joke. But yeah,
So I like what we discussed in that group. That's good. And then Group G. Sorry. Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon.
That
George,
one's-
I'm gonna come to you for that one. What do
I
you
think that's
think?
Brazil all
There's
over.
some funny
I think.
teams now. Obviously Brazil are good, but Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon, they've all got some players.
Yeah, I like
They do.
Switzerland. They've
Like-
always got that little. They're always a team that comes out. You know, got Xhaka, Shaqiri always performs well in these sort of tournaments. I do like them. I like Cameroon. I think the African teams don't get as much credit as they do, and I think they could go and.
they're just fun to
Nick
watch as
second.
well. Like, they just bring a bit.
I'm looking forward to watching Serbia though. Like you look at some of their players they've got at the minute, even to the extent of like Kostic, Vlahovic. They've got some good players who are doing well in
They've
Europe.
got
Mitrovic is on
Mitrovic,
absolute.
Savic, yeah.
Mitrovic is their main man for them, and he's on the
Jovic,
form of
they've
his
got-
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've got some good players there to like work with, but it's
Mhm.
just if they connect. Because I'd never ever rule out the Swiss as well though, because they
Yeah.
seem to always do reasonably
They're-
well, especially
they're like your
Shaqiri. Every
Wales.
tournament,
They're always
just
there or thereabouts,
appears.
aren't they?
They're literally
Yeah.
your Wales. You know what I mean? They come in and they just somehow just do stuff.
I remember that Xhaka goal.
Yeah.
I think it was the World Cup, maybe it was the Euros where it come out and he just whipped it in last minute. And
Drop the
like,
romance.
they're all going, yeah, obviously I love Xhaka, but like they have that a lot. Some teams have the spirit, some teams don't in these sort of things, and it's the biggest part of it because you've got to play well.
You
You've
just
gotta
touched,
play
you
well
just
to
touched on
compete.
spirit, and I think that's why that group would be so good. You look at Brazil,
Yeah.
fiery.
Yeah.
Serbia, fiery. Maybe not so much
Cameroon did
Switzerland.
well.
I mean,
in
Cameroon.
qualifying.
I
think
don't
the-
like stereotype, but whenever all the African teams, whenever they play, you always got
was
them
it,
in your hands.
it was
like,
their
always.
AFCON as well that they
There's
actually
always gonna be
lost. Like they obviously didn't get to the final, but they were favourites to win AFCON as
Yeah.
well, and
They
then
were.
completely fell out. So
Well, I think
I don't know.
I think Brazil win that flying colours, but
I'm gonna back Serbia in a second.
second.
Back Serbia for
Nice
second.
hot take. Who are you going for second?
I'm gonna say Switzerland. I want to say Cameroon.
I've had a
but-
change of heart. Like literally, just I'm gonna back Switzerland.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna
Switzerland.
go Cameroon.
I'd like that.
I'm gonna go a
but
bit rogue.
yeah.
Okay, so that's now on the last group. This
Great
this
group.
is a great group because you've got two, in my opinion, like the goats of our generation. Obviously Ronaldo with Portugal, and then Uruguay, Suarez. This will no doubt be their last World Cups for me.
Mhm.
And then you've got Ghana and Korea as well. Both teams who have got some players. So you've got Son. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I look at those and
Yeah.
I just think all of them on their day could really do
Do
something.
you think Suarez plays?
Yeah.
I don't know if he does.
I do.
Surely he's
I
got
think
to.
so.
He's got to.
Playing over is Cavani. I
If
think
he wants to, he
Cavani's
should.
even
Fuck,
going.
he's the guy.
But they've
Like,
got so much firepower now. Like even Darwin Núñez, like
Val-
they've
yeah.
got firepower. And,
Valverde.
like, Valverde.
He can
They've
play
got
on
a
the left.
strong midfield. Like even at the
Mm.
back, they've got like that
Positive right,
Arouge.
Oh, yeah.
He can play on the
Barcelona.
left, and Valverde can play.
Yeah, at the
you know,
moment,
on the right.
He's playing on the right, and it's going very under the radar. At the moment, on form, he's from the best in Europe. Like he's
Yeah.
absolutely cooking out there at the minute. So
Yeah.
if he can bring that form into the World Cup,
I'm still backing Portugal to win the group though. It's
I
just-
don't know about them.
It's a bit of
no.
a-
I don't know. Like again, on paper, their team is phenomenal all over the pitch, but there's just something about them. There's something about them where they just underperform. Ronaldo, you don't know what Ronaldo you're gonna get at this
Yeah,
tournament.
but I think the difference is Ronaldo doesn't want to play for United
yeah,
at the
no, I
moment.
get you. Yeah.
Whereas for Portugal, you think he knows it's going to be his last World Cup.
Yeah.
And you've got to put everything on the line. So I
There you
think
go.
that's why Portugal.
yeah.
got good
first.
defence as well.
George,
with
what do you
Ruben
think
Diaz.
about Portugal? What
I'd
do you think of the
Back them, not necessarily because of Ronaldo, but because of the other players they've got. So like Rafael Leao, for example, is one of the most exciting players
Yeah.
in the world at the minute. Especially when you start like looking at their back line now. They've got like Ruben Diaz, Cancelo.
Yeah.
And obviously Ruben Neves, they've
Diego
got
Dallo.
players. Renato Sanchez
Player.
seems to just arrive every tournament for
he's-
Portugal as
yeah.
well. So I'd back them just because I'd say they're favourites in the group. But
Yeah,
It-
I'd
them
agree with
in-
that. Yeah,
I
I
think
think they'll
they'll-
win it, but I don't know about them. But in the group wise, I think.
I
they'll be
don't
alright.
think they'll go that far.
I'm
That's
gonna
on them.
give my take on them, we've now reached the end of the groups. I think that was some good conversation. We don't want to prolong it too much. I think we gave a good little insight in most of the teams in the groups. I'm going to start off with who I think we're going to win it. I'm going to say Portugal. I think Ronaldo, when we've seen him at his best, it's when he's got a chip on his shoulder. And I don't even know if the chip on his shoulder is going to be able to fit in a stadium come the World Cup. That guy is going to come in with a point to prove. Like that, George, you're shaking your head. It's going to be, mate. It's going to be like Drogba in Munich. Like that sort of business. Like him being like, this is my moment. Like, if he goes there and crushes it, that immediately is like, right, all that United stuff. It's like that weren't me.
You can't win a World Cup on your own.
Mate, I agree. So let me land. Right, so you've got Cancelo again at the moment, one of the best performers in Europe. Rafael Leao, one of the most best prospects at the moment. You've got Bernardo Silva. Need I say more? Like you go every position. You got Ruben Diaz. You got everywhere. There's
players there.
For me, they've got on balance one of the best 11s in the tournament. Maybe joint with France. I'm looking at it now. You could argue Argentina. Because Argentina, I feel like trumps some people. Like they've got some great players in certain positions. Maybe Netherlands as well. But for me, Portugal are my winners, and I think Ronaldo might not quite be player of the tournament, but he'll give us like the moment of the tournament.
Last minute winner. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
For me, for winning it, I really like France, but I think Brazil are going to win it. I think it's Brazil's year. Because I know you said about a team on paper, but their team everywhere is just stacked. Like from defence, you got. And it feels like they've got options everywhere. You've got Marquinhos, Eder Militao, obviously Alisson in goal. And then you got Casemiro, you got all these midfielders, and obviously you go to the attack. And I think he's on the form he's on at the minute. He's one of the best players in the world, and I think he's going to prove it. And you have so many options up front. Like obviously I'd say Jesus, but then you've got Richarlison, and you've got Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo. Like the talent they have,
Rafinha
and Rafinha, and it's
like, to me it's almost like a coming of age thing. I feel like Neymar at the moment is playing some of his best football we've seen them play in years, and they're another team who probably should have done better at other times. So it would make sense to them to,
Yeah.
No, I think they'll win it. The Heat as well. I think the Heat could play a big factor. Qatar, you know how hot. I know it's in the winter, but it's still going to be ridiculous heat. And obviously it might not at all. I might be completely wrong, but South Americans are used to playing in that.
That's one of the variables. You're right. Yeah.
Of course. Well, I think you two have brought up two great teams. I think they can, go on and win it. But I'm believing in a different sort of goat, and it's Lionel Messi who's bringing it home, and he's going to complete it to cement himself as the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I think they've just got a great squad.
How much of that is romance and how much of that is...
No, but I think previous years, 2014, like you mentioned earlier, the defence was woeful.
The team itself was just...
I think this year, and like we said, you don't go on the winning record they've gone and be poor. I think they've got a good defence this year. Messi, he's starting to perform as well at PSG, better than he was last year.
Is a great tournament keeper. Yeah. That's the sort of guy you want in your sticks.
So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for Argentina.
And I think, just on Argentina as well, we were talking about how one player can't change a team. I think he's the only player in the world and in that tournament where he can actually just, by himself, be able to take that team to the next level and lead them and not be a one-man team, because their team's good enough now. But you saw it in the World Cup. Like obviously Higuain was playing up front, but he weren't really. And
how many won Copa
America? How many times has he got last minute and where he's whipped it in, or it's a weird get like the Nigeria I think of the other year where I think it was 1-0 down and one long ball and he just kneed it down. It makes it look easy, and he can do that. He can just put a team on his back.
Give us a moment, I'm sure of it.
In my eyes, Messi, like you just mentioned that, Messi, I think can just produce magic and can produce a moment, whereas Ronaldo, his moments come from something else in the moment.
It's got to come to him. It's got to come to him for Ronaldo.
It used to be like Ronaldo would do it himself, but I think at the moment Messi's still got it to just do it himself, whereas Ronaldo, he just needs just something else there to create a magic. I don't deny that he's not going to have a moment. I think he will.
Undeniably they will.
I think it's the Argentine. The back line at the minute is the best Argentina have had in a while.
Yeah,
when you look at the Sandro Martinez for one, and Romero.
As long as they don't get sent off.
Yeah.
Cunha left back. The one in Sevilla. They've got like. Yeah.
I think Molina, is it? I don't know if he played Molina as the right back. Emi Martinez in goal.
And they've played together for a few years. They've got a good understanding now. So.
And who are you going to have? Are you going Argentina or are you going to go someone else?
I'm going Brazil. Every time I do like one of the predictive things, it always seems to spell out France. But with all the injuries and everything going on, I want to start. And the
Yeah.
World Cup curse. I
It's
don't.
nice
I
to
don't
think it's
fancy
going to be
France.
someone else as
So
well. We don't want to know.
yeah.
What
There's
I
always
want-
a curse.
I-
The last 4 or 5 tournaments, it's always been that you win it.
Yeah,
And it all
yeah,
goes
but
well.
it's always you fail to get out of the group, and we still predicted France to
No,
get out of that
yeah,
group. So
yeah.
it's almost like we don't believe in the curse
Yeah.
right now. But yeah,
I was going to go Brazil. I think
they'll do well, but I don't think they'll win.
No.
As in France,
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
no rogue England shouts.
That's what I was
either,
gonna
eh?
say, no one wants
no
England.
rogue English shots.
It's funny because I think a year ago or just after the Euros, you'd be like, yeah, we can do it, but it's just the football we play. It's so
Yeah.
negative, and I
We can
can't see
touch
it
on that
happening.
another time. Now.
Yeah,
That's all
exactly.
good.
We'll talk
So-
about that.
So we
yeah.
are trying to avoid talking about it all
My
too
bad.
much because that is going to be a mammoth episode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably a lot of arguing. Probably a lot of like hot takes on Southgate. I know we all disagree about. No, not all.
Yeah.
I know I disagree with a lot of you about it. You know what? We're going to save the surprise packages for the next episode. We'll bundle that into the next one. Golden Boot. I don't know. This might align with who you've
Yeah.
got down as winner.
Well, mine's Messi.
It was
Yeah.
Messi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine isn't aligned, and as Tim was just talking about, I think Kylian Mbappe. I think they'll get to the semis, get far, and I can see him getting a hat trick or a couple braces. 6-7 goals usually wins you it. So I think Mbappe will step up. I don't see France getting to the final, but I think he'll get it before then anyway.
I'm going to agree with Merce. I think Mbappe, and I think he just oozes goals, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Especially in tournament football, when you there's no doubt he'll get a brace or a hat trick against one of the
Yeah.
stinkier teams. Yeah. So I go Mbappe.
So I'm thinking
Son.
depending if he plays Griezmann.
Really?
I do. He
Is
take
that a red
set
card offence?
piece.
Is that get out of the studio?
No. He takes all the set piece every time for France since 2016. He's always really been, despite the players he's got around. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
He
you
was
had the
massive
players
when
like
they won it.
Benzema now, I just don't think.
Benzema's
yeah,
the
I can't see him
bollocks.
playing.
Mbappe's the
So
bollocks.
forget about-
I'll go
Griezmann's-
safe. I'm going to go Neymar. If Brazil would
Yeah, good,
Neymar,
good.
Golden
So you
Boot.
didn't
But
get
I
absolutely
think
violated.
people have people have writ off like Griezmann probably will. Play
Yeah,
for
they
France.
like him.
Like,
yeah, he
There's
does
been
play.
playing a game.
he's the
and
player
getting
who's
Golden
been there for
But-
years.
No,
He's
I
gone
agree.
into the
I
final in
agree.
2016. They won't drop him. It'd be like him, Benzema, and they've even got like Nkunku now as well. They've got such good
Yeah, they've
firepower
got-
coming off
yeah.
the bench.
They've
Like,
got the
They
bo-
do.
in my eyes, Griezmann's not getting a sniff because their
He
attack is
will.
just
He's-
just the bollocks. Like it just is so good.
No, but like
he's always
just
played for
because
him
he's-
though, and why
yeah.
you don't want to start changing everything when you get to the World Cup and it don't work.
I'd still trust Griezmann to get however many goals. Like he
No,
is,
it's fair. I think Kane.
and plus he's a set piece taker.
As much as I
well,
don't like
isn't
saying it, Kane could as well. You saw it in. Did he win it in 2018? Why I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like like I said, it's 5 or 6 goals. That's all you need. Like no one's gonna score 10, 12 goals. Like I think it was Platini did it once. No one's gonna do that again. So I think all you need is a hat trick and then a couple goals in the first 2 things, and
Yeah, but
you're flying.
like you said with Kane, like he needs the service. I
Yeah.
think the way we play, I don't think he's gonna get it.
True, actually, the
but
way
that's
I'll take
once
Kane.
again,
The
that's
service
it.
doesn't come from the corner flags. It also comes from the penalty spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
true.
and
that,
we
yeah.
do win
And
penalties.
does that man miss a
well,
penalty at World
tackles.
Cup? No, he does not.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Actually, yeah.
no rogue immobile shouts, guys.
I was expecting a few rogue shouts. I mean, maybe not as rogue as Griezmann, but definitely like I was expecting some Immobiles or something like that.
Gabriel
something
Jesus.
like
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
You know,
Yeah,
the
the
clock
Right,
on
go on,
them.
we'll make this a quick
Italians
one.
aren't in the World Cup, mate.
Don't
So
worry, I did.
that would be rogue.
Well, mate, it's a quick one, like very quick. I just want a name. I don't want an awful lot of explanation. A player, like a player who is getting not necessarily capture arts, but someone who should the viewers watch?
Okay, well I've got 2.
I want one.
Okay, I'm going Ousmane Dembele.
I like it, George.
Top of my head, the lad from Brighton, the winger. I can't even say his name at the minute. Matomo.
The lad from Brighton, Matime.
The winger.
Oh,
He
the
played for
Japanese
Japan.
one.
Yeah.
Japanese
Oh,
one. I know,
okay.
yeah.
I'll go with somebody like
Yeah,
Japan.
yeah, yeah.
That's
No, I
somebody
think that's what it should be, a
I
surprise.
literally did not expect that. Just top
Bring
of
out
my
a
head.
Cameroonian
Yeah.
baller then, Charlie. Come on. You're
I'm gonna
backing
go-
him.
I've
You're
got a few
backing him
names.
second. I want one, Charlie.
I'm going Mohamed Kudus.
Yeah,
Irish
yeah.
lad.
fairs.
not bad.
They've got a
Played
good
some
team
really
going
good
on as
football over the
well.
last 2 years,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I just feel like irrespective of their results, I think he's just a good player to watch. So,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm gonna say from Belgium, I can't really say his name. Charles de
The
Yeah.
Ketelaere.
Good
I think
player.
he starts up
Very
front
good
for him,
player.
and obviously he's
Milan,
just moved to
yeah.
AC Milan. A few teams wanted him. Newcastle, Arsenal wanted him. I think he could score a few goals. With De Bruyne servicing you, anyone could score a few goals.
He's
so.
a good player. Very good.
I'd like to see him get some minutes. I do
Mhm.
agree. If he's playing, I'll definitely be one to watch. Right, and on that note, we're going to get into the draft. Now, this is a serious thing. So we're going to be doing these. We're going to pump out as many of these as we can because they're a lot of
Yeah.
fun. brings up a lot of good conversation. And it's I watch them all the time. It's fun to watch.
Should we show the viewers what we're playing for?
I will. Crosby, hold it up for us.
Look at this bad boy. I'll show it to the other one as well. Look at that. Massive. All right. Secures your pace in the next podcast as well.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping, I'll bring out a masterclass. Everyone took the mick out of my. You won't hear about 2018 David De Gea, but we don't.
Is it viewers voted as well? Is that right?
So it's going to be viewer voted. So as Crosby mentioned, you win, you get the belt. Not only do you get the belt, that gives you a free ticket to the next pod.
And you
yeah,
also get to look
to
like an
defend it.
absolute stud.
So
So
you also do like
exactly,
that
yeah.
stuff.
Well, yeah.
And you'll have something to cuddle at night, George, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
What did I say? So yeah, you get the entry, and then you get to come and defend it again on the next draft. We will put graphics up at the end of our teams. Should appear somewhere like here while I read them out. But there will be a straw poll down below, which all of you will need to go and vote at. Otherwise, it's an absolute waste of time. So go and vote, please.
Please. I beg.
So yeah, we're gonna get stuck in. I haven't actually thought about who gets first pick here. I might just go George because he's sat opposite me.
Yeah, we did that last time. didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me speak for the draft then. So
My
we're going to do
notes
an 11-man draft, all 11 nations. So you're not allowed. I need to make sure I say it
Yeah.
right. Right. So you're 11 nations. So you're not allowed to have more than one player from one nation. George could pick any position, any player. All it means is that they're locked out for anyone else to pick. And necessarily Crosby can pick any position.
Are we
any
going
player.
to go? So obviously.
I'm guessing we'll go
doing
first,
f-
and then all
Yeah,
three.
go round
Go-
to you,
we'll just
Cos,
go
and
round.
then
Oh,
Alright,
cool.
cool.
Just 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Sorry, this is the first time we're doing it. It's a learning experience for all of us.
Mhm.
Even you lot watching. So
Right.
yeah. George, take it
So
away,
ob-
mate.
obviously we can't have like anybody from the same. So say if I pick somebody from Netherlands, I then can't have another Netherlands
Yeah,
player.
but we can.
What in say I pick Van Dijk, then Merce won't be able to pick Van Dijk.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go straight out the bat. Pick one, Kevin De Bruyne.
Shout. I was thinking about him for the first.
Good first pick, man.
Very
Good
good.
first pick.
Very good.
Don't think it needs
Right, Crosby,
elaborating.
this
Yeah.
Right, so I'm letting you into a little secret. We did a practice episode the other day, right? And his first pick on the draft we did of like all-time Premier Leagues was David De Gea.
Yeah.
Okay?
Can I just
No,
say as well?
I'm not finished.
All right.
So make sure you do not muck this
no,
up.
don't
Otherwise,
worry.
you might not be on this podcast for a long, long time.
Don't worry. I also want to say they chose Petr Cech, who was my first choice. But anyway, Charlie's not going to bring that up. Instead, he's going to pick 2018.
Let's
De Gea.
talk about Ji-Sung Park first.
Baller. Shush.
Who you
Right,
going
my
with,
pick.
Crosby?
It's got to be the GOAT, Messi. He's getting
Yeah.
in there straight away. I'm glad you. I mean, I knew you were going to pick De Bruyne, so I'm glad about that. I didn't even bother putting him on my list because I knew he'd be a hot pick. But yeah, Messi. He's my Golden Boot winner.
it did
No
nothing-
winning, so yeah.
Need you say more? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of those. Merce?
I'm gonna go for Kylian Mbappe, my Golden
time.
Boot
Where
winner.
do you want him? Like striker? Or are we gonna get away with him playing like left wing?
He could
Yeah,
play in the
he's
wing.
He's
Benzema.
going
Yeah.
striker.
I'm
He's
not-
going striker.
No, but he
He's
could play
good.
on the wing, no?
I
He
would
might play on the
argue
wing
that
for
with
France.
Benzema. I would argue.
Can you put him as a striker, but it could be
Yeah.
changed to a wing. I'm gonna see what's there at what point.
Big time.
Right. You lot have all gone pretty. I was expecting like some goalkeeper shouts or fullback
Yeah.
shouts.
No.
But so it's kind of changed who my first pick was going to be, you know. Right, just for the sake of my take being Portugal and are going to win it, and obviously it goes without saying, someone will be paramount in that. I'm just going to go Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's fair.
I'm just
Fair.
gonna
Got
go.
to get the big dogs out first, surely. I'm not
Mhm.
risking.
Yeah, I mean
Messi.
you've got obviously Messi, Ronaldo, De Bruyne, and Mbappe as your first four. Probably was gonna happen. So I'm gonna go then. Striker, Lewandowski, ticking off
shout.
like some. You know, the
Yeah, it's getting a
nations that you
dodgy.
just-
Not dodgy. Yeah, they're not as big nation.
Crosby, take it away.
Yeah, that's
Don't want the
bad
radio
because you just picked who I was gonna go for. So I'm gonna go for Neymar next.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fair
He
play,
doing
guys.
it. Yeah.
You got Messi and Neymar.
I feel like
just
he's
sat
going to have
there,
a really good tournament. I think.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like-
I agree.
For me, with the Golden Boot pick, it was Messi or Neymar for me.
But I don't
but
think. I don't think it'll come down to goals. I just think he's going to be just unreal. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
big time. Go on, Mess.
I'm going to go for Vinicius Junior.
Oh,
Big
no,
time,
it's the
big
one I
time.
wanted.
That's another
Yeah.
serious pick.
He's one of the reasons why I'm leaning towards Brazil to win the whole thing.
He's been on
Because I feel like
fire.
Neymar will play elsewhere, and they'll let Vinicius Junior on the left hand side. Especially at the World Cup, he will seriously scare some.
If Neymar's playing down the middle
fullbacks.
as like a just
Jesus up top.
striker or something like that, like just
they like Richarlison
behind.
as well, don't they?
yeah.
Of course.
Somehow. Don't know how.
Right.
But like Rafinha.
Go on,
60
Charlie.
million waste. Yeah.
We're going to go to the back of the pitch for this one. I'm taking Big Verge. Van Dijk.
Yeah, good
Big
shout.
time. Big time.
So far, got some very good picks.
We will do a little pit stop. I think once we get to 5 players, we'll try and do a little real loft players.
My third pick is going to be Ruben Diaz at centre back.
Pretty good.
It's not bad. I think there's better.
I'm just trying to think of nations because I
Yeah.
can't save myself
But
for
who do
some
you lot?
bigger
Oh,
ones.
no, I'm not actually going to comment. Go on, Cross.
I see people were going for centre backs, but I'm going to go for João Cancelo, the left back.
That-
Literally
right,
just took my
yeah.
pick.
Oh,
Literally,
no.
that's what I was celebrating.
I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot.
That's
Where
what I was
you
ju-
having
that
him
was
left
just what
back?
I was
That's
like,
exactly why I was
left back,
happy.
You've got to think about who you're looking out. My first pick was going to be Cancelo, but then you lot scared me, so I was like, well, I need goals. I need someone who's going to do the job.
I'm going to complete my attack, and I'm going to keep Mbappe up front, and I'm going to go for Sadio Mane.
Very good, very good.
I mean, to be fair,
I think that front three would.
when you, Mane, Mbappe and Vinicius
Mm.
Junior.
Who are you playing on the right?
Um,
Who are you
I've
playing
just
for?
put Mane on the right.
yeah,
like,
Mane
it's-
can go on the right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll allow that.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like that's going to get some controversy in the comments, but realistically, all
Yeah,
three
it
of them
don't
are
matter.
fluid.
They
yeah.
can.
All
They
three of
can.
them
They
will
can.
pick.
They can.
Well, I
choose.
could go Mbappe on the right.
Yeah, exactly.
and,
It doesn't matter.
We'll let you have it. Crosby,
Mine
can I
up
just ask,
front.
who was your second pick? You went
It was Neymar.
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 Right then,
Neymar.
Charlie.
Tell you what, Neymar.
Right, this is when it gets
Messi, Cancelo.
interesting because
That's filth.
right. Oh, sure, it's tough. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go for fullback. I'm gonna go Kyle Walker.
Very good. Not Reece James.
Reece
he's
James
back-
is injured.
To
Yeah,
be fair,
but
there's not many
no, but
right
Absent
backs
from
in
the
the draft.
draft.
Is he not? What? Even if he still goes?
I'm not having
There's a
it 'cause he
chance.
shouldn't go.
Okay, that's
Southgate
fine.
should be sacked if he takes it. I want him for the season.
I'm gonna go left back. Alphonso Davies.
Very good.
That is, yeah.
I did when I picked Cancelo. I did think about I should have put Cancelo on the right and then Davies, but oh well, we move. I'm gonna complete my attack, and I'm gonna go for Benzema.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Look at that attack. Tell me I'm not winning, guys. Already.
Yeah, you got big nation hitters though hit already.
Then you're gonna stink
No,
out middle of the
no.
park.
Mate,
It's
what?
gonna get harder later. Wait, honestly,
What?
when it comes to like the last year, that's when your brain's seriously gonna.
That's when you
what's
see
your
he
place
knows the
going
ball
at?
and he doesn't.
Watch these nuts work, mate. Big time.
Right, Merce, take it
Out
away.
of context, Lewis Crosby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for another dodgy nation. I'm gonna go for Hakimi.
Very good. That's actually quite annoying. As well.
Right back, yeah.
Yes, please.
I'm watching these right backs slip.
Are Turkey at the World Cup?
No, he's
No.
Moroccan. He's Moroccan.
He's Moroccan.
Yeah.
I thought he was Turkish.
He's Moroccan.
Moroccan.
Moroccan, yeah.
We're gonna find out who's got
I
the ball
just
on his
checked
eyes.
It's right. That bit's gonna be edited out now.
I'm partially blind. Who do I take away? It's getting tough. Taking England. I haven't done France yet. You know what? We're going to go France. We're going to go Laporte. We're going to complete the centre-back partnership.
He's
Laporte.
Spanish now.
Spanish, yeah.
Spanish.
I'm having a howler here.
But
Wow.
you can
I
still
promise
have
I do
Laporte
vote
if you
for him.
want. You can still have Laporte.
Yeah, he's still.
Oh,
Sure.
No, Charlie gets a free
Huh?
pass on the podcast anyway. He's got to be here.
Oh yeah.
Charlie
Um,
can just choose the 2018 De Gea's.
You gonna go Laporte?
Yeah. In my opinion, one of the most underrated players in the Premier League.
Fairs.
He was on my list.
Yeah. Unbelievable player.
I'm having a quick nosy now, and I'm gonna go with my right winger. I'm gonna go Valverde.
Very
I
good.
want him for my midfield.
Yeah.
Nobody really gone for a keeper yet. as well.
It's going to get tough, isn't it?
Right, so
Yeah.
Crosby, it's
Okay.
back to you.
So I'm stuck between two minds whether to secure my keeper or secure a midfielder. So I'm choosing my English nation to get it done. Bellingham.
Yeah.
Get him in there.
Oh no.
Yep.
For me, it was him or Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just need to, I've got my attack. It's OP as hell. I need to
be
get
fair,
Bellingham in
Crosby,
there.
you've surprised
Do you
me.
reckon
I thought there'd already be like,
No.
I think he's the.
Shaqiri at left wing.
I think he's the best of the bunch. But do you reckon he'll definitely play?
Yeah,
if Phillips is
100%.
back.
Bellingham.
If Phillips is back.
100%. The
Sod
way he's
Phillips.
The way
Phillips-
he's going, I would play.
I'd
Yeah.
play him all day, but I worry he's going to
I
play
agree with
Phillips
Merce.
and
I don't
Rice.
think you can 100% say he will play.
I
That's
don't-
nothing
yeah.
to do with
it could be,
his-
and that's because
He should play, but I don't know if he will play.
I'm not going to say the words I want to say, but Southgate's a pretty stupid manager. You
Yeah,
know,
he
I
can
think
be at
there's a
times.
chance that he doesn't play Bellingham, and like just locks off a lot of creativity. I mean, he's got loads of goals in the Champions League already. He
Yeah.
is really good for Dortmund. But anyway, yeah, carry on, go on, Merce.
You go.
I'm thinking to go with my Spanish pick and take probably the best youngster in the world, Pedri.
Very good.
Great pick. One of my favourite players. George, you better be doing a good job of that because the minute I said Laporte was French, I've been on the ropes with my picks, let alone actually keeping track of what other people are picking. Right. Oh, this is tough on this. I'm gonna go centre mid. I'm gonna go Luca.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good shout.
Good.
Great shout, actually.
I'm slowly looking
To
at.
be fair, the
at
average age of your team at the minute is looking a bit dodgy.
Good job they're playing 8
Yeah.
games, whatever it is. Isn't it?
Don't
Yeah,
matter.
I suppose.
Are they ballers? Yeah.
Right, my other centre mid spot. I just got a bit of a panic at the minute. I'm gonna go Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah.
Like he's
Not
Mm.
he's
bad.
not the best, but
I'm not having him.
I think there's
I
better
think-
centre mids
yeah.
out there.
I'm not.
yeah, I know. But you think the nations? And
No,
stuff,
I get
like,
you,
I think,
yeah.
I'm not having him.
100%.
I expect
It's
that
like
from
Alphonso
right.
Davies. I was so locked in to get him. I didn't think he'd
I
go that
don't-
early.
It throws you off because I was about to pick Modric, and it's like it's all happy days,
Gotta
and then somebody
have
else
a
takes him, and
full
you're like, oh no.
Right. So, Charlie, you did just yoink Modric from me, which
did.
is threw a spanner in my works. But I'm gonna go with Frankie De Jong.
Literally,
Yeah.
Oh my.
like
Frankie
George
de
just
Jong.
said, my next one.
I
Literally
feel
what I
like-
was looking at.
Uh,
I don't think
But I
that's
don't know
as
about
good a
him.
pick as you
I
probably
don't
think
know
it is.
about
no,
Wow.
but he is good. You can't say he's
Yeah.
not good.
How
I wanted
good?
him at United. The bollocks. Actually, that's a lie. He's not. But I
That's
think
what I'm
he'll
saying.
I
work.
really like.
I think he's
him.
going to work well in a hypothetical scenario. He'd work well with Bellingham, and I think he carries the ball well. He's good defensively. I think he's good.
Yeah. To
Crosby
be
thinks
fair,
he's
your
good.
team,
Yeah,
your
good.
team at the minute, Crosby is
What's that?
very, very good.
Right, Merce, take it away.
Is it me? Sorry.
it is, yeah.
Right.
Deep in thought.
I am going to take my goalie option, and I'm gonna go for Manuel Neuer.
Very good. Very,
Mhm.
very good. Does he play over? Well, this is going to sound
Yeah.
stupid. Does he start over Ter Stegen?
Yeah.
That's so harsh on Ter Stegen, bless him. Imagine that being also
One of the best in the world.
Yeah, and just not even getting game time.
Slovenia's not the World Cup, are they?
No.
Oh, cool.
Charlie.
I'm going to go for one. I'm going behind enemy lines here. Don't want to pick him, but it's undeniable how good he is. I'm going Heung-min Son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Good shout.
Not quite the same player as he was, I don't think, this year, but
Yeah.
I'm
I didn't even realise he played against United. He was in Martinez's back pocket.
Mm.
But, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Joshua Kimmich.
Good
at
shout.
right back.
Great pick.
I think-
Right back, are you going?
See what Mourinho said about him the other day? He was like, you can play him anywhere on the pitch, and he'll be one of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
But-
It's
Right.
Jose's words, though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking at.
Can't use that. As
I'm looking at my my team, and I'm slowly running out of options. So the rogue picks are going to start coming in. But I'm going to go with Kim Min Jae.
Good shout.
Player of the month.
Good
Syria
ball
Player of
knowledge.
the month,
Good
yeah.
ball knowledge.
South Korean.
It's definitely
yeah.
better centre backs out.
Yeah, there is. No, I agree. But look at the
I
nations
get
I've
you,
got
the
already.
nations. Yeah.
I'm trying
Very
to
good
decipher
player.
whether that was just
Very,
because
very
he
good
got
player.
an SPC column of people because you actually
No.
watched him play and thought he was good because he is actually really
No,
good
he
at
is good.
football.
He is
Yeah.
good.
We were supposed to get him for years.
Yeah,
Like someone's
very
supposed to
good
work his
player, man.
magic, and he's
Champions League.
massive as well.
Yeah.
Great for fantasy picks. Corners.
Right, Merce, hit us with it.
Of course, me again. I'm going to take my centre back, and I'm going to take another Netherlands centre back, Matthias de Ligt.
Yeah, not bad.
That's a good pick.
I think he's
Yeah.
rock solid.
I completely forgot about him as well. To
Yeah.
be fair, which is
Just moved to Bayern, didn't
yeah, yeah.
I used to
Left
love
flying.
the Ligt. I used to be such a fanboy, but
Yeah.
the past year or so, like
Yeah, but he
for
didn't
me,
get game
especially
time
at
at
Bayern,
Juve, did
no,
he?
but even at Bayern, he's so mistake prone. Like he's not what everybody anticipated, like not
Yeah.
what I wanted him to be, and it's annoying because
He looked the real deal. I actually looked,
Yeah.
for me the
Yeah, yeah.
drawing the crown of that team, like the best
Yeah.
player. So, yeah, it is annoying his kind of growth, but yeah.
Go on, Charlie.
I'm gonna go left back. I'm gonna lock out my France pick. I'm gonna go Theo Hernandez, one of my favourite players in Europe. Love
Very,
him.
very good. Him and Rafael Leao, the link up is a joke.
Disgusting.
Last
very
year, it was like, I'm not gonna go stat crazy, but I think most of their goals came from the left side. I think it's something like 80% of the goals were from the left side of the pitch, just from them two, really. Yeah. Go on, George.
I'm gonna go with in the middle to complete midfield three, Rodri.
Great.
Yeah.
What a shout.
He was literally my next pick.
What
That's
a
so
shout.
annoying. Right. I think I'm gonna go for my goalkeeper now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go with Rudiger at centre back.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I saw him. I was looking last night, and I was like, "That's a good one." 'Cause
Wow.
I feel like people just won't
Yeah,
think of him.
because
I
I was
didn't think of him. I literally didn't have. I
Yeah.
don't even have
In a
my
fullback, I've seen it with my own eyes.
no, but
Meh.
It's
I don't know.
hypothetical, of course. So
It is
Yeah.
hypothetical.
yeah. So obviously he looks good. So yeah, he's in there.
Great tournament player as well.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Like, yeah.
And he's just fun. It's just
like,
funny.
exactly.
When he hits a 40-yarder for no reason, you just love it. But anyway, go on then, Mess.
For we've got 3 centre mids. Can we have you can obviously have a 10. He does play left wing, but I'm gonna go for, if accepted, Phil Foden.
We'll let you have that.
Yeah.
We'll let you have Foden.
Yeah, you can play in the middle. I think
where are you playing him?
in the
Centre
middle.
mid.
In the middle.
Yeah, no worries.
Can I see my team in a sec? So
So you got
I'm all over the place.
Neuer, Hakimi, De Ligt, Pedri, Foden, Mane, Mbappe, Vinicius.
It's winnable.
Yeah.
We had a bit of meh. As I said, I was maybe the one doing that, and I probably would have reeled them off, but I've
Yeah.
Yeah.
an absolute stinker.
It's the nation.
It don't matter, we'll
I feel
do it
like
later.
I'm
We
missing a
We
big
didn't really learn, though.
nation.
This is the first episode,
Yeah.
so yeah. Right, we're gonna go with. I see, I've still got the GK left, but I'm really torn. Right, I'm gonna go for centre mid. Merce did take the one I wanted, but I'm gonna go for his partner in crime. I'm gonna go for Gavi. I did want Pedro,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna
Yeah.
go
Good
Gavi.
shout.
Also, sublime player.
I'm watching all my last
Recently
pick
won
centre
the
mids
Golden
go
Ball.
in.
Golden Ball, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Yeah, I don't
Silly
know.
award. I don't like the award,
Yeah,
but
which is, yeah, I'm not gonna speak on that because
Bellingham didn't win that. It's
yeah.
just
or Musiala.
crime on football. But
Yeah.
George,
I'm gonna go keeper. I'm gonna go Alisson.
great
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
Have you not taken
Yeah.
Brazil yet?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay.
It's the first one.
So I leave a few of the big guns till
Mhm.
the end.
I'm gonna go with my goalkeeper now because I know my last 2 picks are gonna be fairly rogue. I'm gonna go with Courtois in goal.
Great pick.
Yeah, Champions League masterclass. I think he's very good. So yeah,
I think
yeah.
he is as well. He got the most clean sheets at the last World Cup, so
yeah,
he comes off the back of some of this playoff.
yeah. So I think that one's self-explanatory, really. Now I've got
Yeah.
because you chose De Bruyne, who was going to be my Belgian pick. I think Courtois levels that out. But yeah, go on then, Merce.
I'm a bit all over the place in a minute. I should have been writing down the nations, but I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a fullback. I'm gonna take Serginho Dest.
Very
From the
good,
USA.
very, very good, and
Yeah.
annoying. You
He's-
bastard.
He's quite underrated, you know, because he went
Yeah.
to Barca, it didn't work out,
Mm.
and he did quite well at Milan. I feel like he could be one of the players this tournament. Granted, there'll be a lot of eyes on him because obviously playing England and
Yeah.
this and that, and I think he's a great player. Great pick. Right, so I've got a right winger and a centre mid and a GK left. I'm just gonna go keeper. I'm going Sommer from Switzerland. Very good keeper.
Yeah.
Very reliable.
Saved Mbappe's penalty to knock him out in the Euros.
He did. Yeah, great player. Great tournament keeper.
I respect it.
Carver.
My centre back, he won. I'm gonna go Kalidou Koulibaly.
Yeah.
I think
I completely.
that does not deserve a what a shout.
No, but it's the Senegalese.
I've been
And
watching
you
it.
cannot-
since
yeah, no, I
September.
know,
He's been
but-
absolute. I don't use that word, but
He
he
did
has not
just-
been good.
Come at the back of winning the AFCON.
No, yeah, he's
with
not been
thingy.
great,
You're
but-
judging him on what 2-3 months with a club. This is
Yeah, I am.
international. Coming
Yeah,
off the
and
back of however good with
Yeah.
Napoli.
Your
for a
form
few
does count
years.
for something. Your form does count for something.
Yeah, but you've
Mm.
picked.
And mate, he's playing around. Look at who he's
Ronaldo?
playing around at Chelsea. If he's playing to stand, he's playing in Chelsea. Imagine when he's playing around Dross. Imagine what he's gonna be like at the World Cup.
Well, hang about. You picked Ronaldo, and he's
He's-
been shit
yeah.
for United.
Mate, you cannot compare Koulibaly to Ronaldo.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
the
and that's
hypothetical
all-
point
yeah.
still stands, and
Yeah.
he has just come off the back of success
Yeah.
with Senegal.
I'm not having. No, okay, fair enough. I'm just. He's all right,
Yeah,
all right
no, obviously Ronaldo's different,
Wouldn't
and
have Martin.
Ronaldo at one point was the GOAT. But I'm gonna go with my centre mid pick, another Napoli baller, Zielinski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
wanted him.
Yeah.
I wanted him.
I'm looking at my right back though, and I already know who I'm being forced to go, and it's not looking good.
Have I got Argentina yet? Don't think I
Um,
do.
Let's have a look.
I'm sure I don't.
No, you don't. You're right.
So I'm going to take.
Go for the big dog, the butcher. Pick him.
It's between the two. Yeah, I prefer him to be fair. I'm going to go Lisandro Martinez.
Love that.
Said no
Nah,
one
you-
ever. The butcher.
Yeah, he's the butcher.
Yeah, that's what they called him.
Is that
what
the
they called
butcher,
him?
yeah.
Yeah.
They had a massive flag with like
Yeah, it's the
a
Argentine.
thing.
Yeah,
It's between him and
I love that
Romero,
guy.
but you know what?
he's such a beast. He's so
Yeah.
small, but he's just a scary beast. He's got small man syndrome. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Right. I believe I've still got Germany. I've still got Germany. Right, I'm going to go. Another very underrated player. Oh, actually, there's 2 players here. He's been playing more World Cup. I'm going to go Gundogan.
By the way,
Literally
Charlie,
just-
we've come up with a bit of a problem. You picked
Mhm.
Gavi, yeah?
Who else have I picked?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
also picked Laporte.
Oh,
That's the French howler coming back to bite me, innit?
Uh,
Do you want me to change that here and now? Is that the best way of doing that?
Yeah.
I reckon do
Yeah.
it at the end.
No, I'll pay
I'll
the
do
fine
it.
of doing it at the end. Cause
Yeah,
then
'cause
it's less to
then-
take. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take Gavi out. I'll keep Laporte because Laporte. That's where I went wrong. Okay. Good job. Someone's paying attention, isn't it?
what was the one you just? Because I was. Oh, Gundogan. Right, I'll get Gundogan down then. Pusio.
Everybody else.
I'm surprised you
I
didn't
think-
go.
Just checking, George. I need a centre mid, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Cool,
I'm
go
just
on.
having a look at everybody else. I think everybody else is
2 picks.
Are we-
fine for nations and things at the moment.
Are we focusing on the fact that Charlie's picked Gundogan over Cruz? And
That was the one I
Musiala?
wanted, mate. Gundogan's clear of Cruz.
No.
I think there's a better German
no.
centre mid.
Gundogan is not clear of Cruz.
VAR,
Not in
VAR.
a million
He
years.
is.
No, no,
He's
no.
not.
No.
I expected
Cruz-
that from Kroos. I didn't expect that.
Cruz
from
is a guaranteed starter
So
at
I
Real
think-
Madrid. Gundogan
I need to know if fits.
is not
I
a
think
guaranteed starter.
how. No. I genuinely.
Gundogan
I'm
is a-
really shocked you
No,
just said
no,
that.
no.
Like,
He's a good player.
It's
I'm not
just,
saying
mate,
he's a bad player,
Kroos
but
just said it. Kroos just said it. Gundogan isn't playing at the moment. Gundogan is at best.
there's a reason. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, the
he,
reason is
if he
'cause-
was
the
that
reason is
good,
'cause-
if he was that good, he'd be playing.
The reason
Yeah.
is because Man City got aliens playing in the middle.
So do Real
Kroos and
Madrid.
And Kroos isn't one of those.
What?
What?
Kroos is not an alien. I'm not saying he doesn't start. I'm just saying he's not an alien. You look at Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. Like
Look
Kroos
at their
is not-
midfield.
Host tax,
Right?
host
Go
tax.
through
He's
that Real
guaranteed.
Madrid midfield.
Host
The fact they've
tax.
got
There'll be people
Camavinga and
that
Tchouaméni.
agree with me. You're making out
Like-
this is an absolute like horrendous take. This is not a horrendous take. There'll be. You're saying quiet. What do you think? Gundogan or Kroos?
Come on.
Don't,
Oh,
Merce, don't.
put your neck
And
above.
Cruz
right
has
now?
excelled
Right now, who are you
everywhere.
taking?
Everywhere.
Nah, yeah, it's Cruz. Gundogan don't even.
probably is
He
tight.
don't start every
It
game.
probably is tight. Gundogan's just my sort of player.
Yeah, no, I'm
No,
not
I
saying
get you,
Gundogan's a
yeah.
bad player. That's my reaction.
I
Makes it
just
sound
think
like I think he's
Gundogan's
bad.
here, and Cruz is one of the best
And
midfielders
I've already
of this
got Modric.
decade.
I've already got Modric.
But out of the
Yeah, so,
choices,
yeah, I'd
And
rather.
they both play
yeah.
ridiculously well
Mate,
together.
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I prefer Gundogan over Cruz.
Yep.
And it's always such a fine margin between our.
Yeah, it's
between
fine
both.
margin.
It's just a toss
I
up.
think there's
Yeah.
another German
No, that's
centre mid
fair.
that's in the conversation as well.
Gundogan
Yeah.
is just my sort of player.
right.
I want
Just
comments
wait.
about that though, because I don't think that's that much of a howler.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Imagine if you just get absolutely rinsed
He,
now. for it.
Gundogan probably works better with Modric now because you don't. Say that you are right. Real Madrid just
Yeah.
won the World Cup, Champions League with both.
If
of them.
if no one agrees with you, I want a public apology on the Instagram page.
Public apology.
On the Instagram page, just being like, I'd like to take this chance to apologise.
Absolutely nobody. No. George.
I've had a bit of a mare. My last pick, and I've still got France and Brazil left. So I picked Milinkovic-Savic going safe earlier on, when now I could be sat there like, Tchouaméni or Pogba in midfield,
Yeah.
and then Brazilian winger or whoever. So it's a toss up between who's left, because obviously all the big guns are taken. So Kingsley Coman isn't a bad shout at all. Like, he would do for the.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
not
for seeing as the mistake you made.
Yeah.
I think
Not going
the lack of
Griezmann?
conviction you said it with says it all. A
Yeah.
good player.
They could go Griezmann on the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
Golden boot winner.
I just
No, no, that's serious.
looking back at it though. Now I picked so many
Yeah, 'cause
out there players.
that's what I was
like,
thinking, but
that's
then
what
you
I was
think-
thinking, and I was
that's
you
looking
got to
back at
think.
it. You're like,
There's how many nations? What, 32 in the
you
World
forget
Cup.
how many good nations.
There's 32
actually
nations
are, like,
in the World Cup. We're only picking 11 players.
I
So
don't
you only
even
want one or
yeah,
two rogue
I
shouts.
could still go like Cody Gakpo or somebody
Yeah.
on the wing,
Yeah.
like so. Nah, it's
Right.
alright though. It's not.
So, I'm looking at mine, and I think all the like rogue shout right backs have sort of gone. So I've buggered myself here. But I'm going for an Arsenal man, Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
I think he's not a bad player.
I was going to say Cedric.
No, I'm up with a
Or Ben White. I think Ben White.
No, Tomiyasu's in there for me.
Yeah,
He's all right.
Man, he
He'll
can
do
do
the
it.
job.
He can do it all. Like he
Yeah,
can
he
play
can play
anywhere in the
He can
defence
play
and he's
centre
solid.
back, which is good. And my hypothetical thing, Cancelo's bombing forward. We want to switch to a good old back three
Yeah,
there.
he does that
I
well.
think
Alonso.
your team's died down a bit. To be fair.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
compared
but
to what it was like. Even
I
to
went
the
for
extent of, like,
I went for the bollocks, and then I had to sort of, tone it down a bit.
there's a few players like I don't say like Thomas Partey, for example, that's completely
Yeah.
missed out. Like
No, I
proper
was looking at
gems,
him.
and
Yeah, but Zielinski's in there.
you
so
still
sure.
have like
We're
best
going
front
to have
three.
some serious debates in this show. If you think Partey is a serious gem,
No, he's
for
all
the,
right.
yeah,
he's
no,
good.
for the
He's
nation,
alright.
for the,
Yeah.
no,
But
for the nation, and
yeah.
it's out of the
There's
way,
better
and you
nations
get
and
free
there's better
picks.
players.
Yeah,
But coming from the same person who picked Gundogan, I'd say Partey is a better
Yeah,
player
it
now
does
than
come from the same
Gundogan
person
is.
who said-
Partey's a better player than Gundogan now.
Yes. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to
Partey's-
say yes
I'm not-
all day
I'm
long
not
as an
even
Arsenal fan,
validating that
but
with a response.
Partey's all right.
no, I say
I appreciate
this is
the
off topic.
nation
And this is
shout.
from
this is off topic, but I say he is the most important player in the Arsenal team. Where if you take him out, it has the most effect.
Probably, but I think that's just the position in every team. If you take that sort of position
Yeah.
out, it affects everyone.
But like, maybe that's because El Nenny's the backup in
Yeah.
the team. But like when he's not playing, the impact it has is
yeah,
Let's move on then.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
Right, I know
I've
it was,
just said, man.
you two are debating about German centre mids, but I'm going to take a different German centre mid, and I'm going to go for Leon Goretzka.
Big time.
Absolute tank.
Is he better than Gundogan?
Yeah,
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 Shush.
all day long.
yeah.
You're not doing
You've
this
got a
show,
little
it's not.
romance
I just
with him. I
can't-
don't
I do have a
know.
little
Is he
romance,
like?
'cause he's a
You
unbelievable
related to
football player, mate.
Is that it? Is that just
Yeah. So
So I've
your
got- I've
team
got
and
a
mine
CM.
and
Yeah.
Crosby's all locked in now. We're
So
just waiting
I've
on
got to do
you.
my
Need
last
two.
pick, and
You
then my
need two
tax pick.
picks. Yeah.
Last pick, tax pick. Right, I'm really on the ropes here. I'm gonna go for. I did want to say Liski. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
compromise. I'm gonna have to go Aaron Gieser for my centre mid,
Good
Not
player.
bad. Not bad.
who on form again, for one of the best performers in Europe at the minute. Like
It's
the
just
Champions
Napoli,
League,
really.
any Napoli player.
ridiculous
Yeah.
performances.
Napoli just provided.
Right wing. I'm gonna have
bangers.
to really. You know what? If we're going, I'm gonna do it. If we're going tournament form, I'm going Gareth Bale. I want Superman up there. I'm going
Yeah.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah. I mean,
You do have a team of
I know. I think I've got the best team.
OAP.
pensioners.
I've
Yeah.
pensioned him.
OAP
Yeah.
United. No.
I don't think it's that. Okay,
it's
no, it
fairly
is.
old.
Yeah, you are talking. Give him a few years. None of them are going to be really around.
But then these could just give out their backs. could
But
just
they are
fall
like
off.
they are still players who are capable of.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Bale. We're not gonna. Like Bale's obviously a good shout, and he's Wales' top man.
I think
Mm.
it's weird because he's playing in
Yeah.
America. He's not.
But
It's
I
different.
literally don't know.
It
with
is only
him.
like
I don't
6
know.
games.
He could be unbelievable, and it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But
It is
As
only
a- no,
6
but
games,
think
so
about it, as a right winger, there's not a lot of them, and an 11th pick.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
alright.
that's
a great
that's
shout.
true. Yeah.
So
No
on that
one's
note,
arguing with that
Yeah.
one. To be fair.
I've made a bit of a dog's dinner of the producing of this. So
Oh.
George's gonna have to read the teams out. We'll put a graphic up as he reads them out.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So we'll start off with just the way it is on my page. Merce,
yeah.
Manuel Neuer in goal. You've got 2 Germans.
I was just gonna say that. I was literally just gonna say that. I got Goretzka as well.
So just before, I'd say this is the mistake that's going to happen because it's so hard to
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I didn't even notice that. I should have clocked that. To
So
be
you
fair.
got Goretzka and
Neuer.
Neuer.
So I'll take.
I'll just have a look at the nations you don't have. I don't think you've got a Portuguese player. Or you don't
You-
have a
you could
Portuguese
go
player,
keeper.
so you
You
could
could
go.
keeper.
Hmm?
Think we keep it.
You go somebody like Neves or Jose Sa.
What? You're gonna get rid of Neuer?
Yeah, that's what I mean. His best goal.
Why
Probably the
not?
best goal.
I'm
No,
not
I'd
gonna
probably.
There's one player that in my opinion.
You could go Bruno Fernandes.
Don't you shoot me?
Yeah,
to
but
him.
no,
Yeah,
I don't want to
tell
know.
him
But
I'm-
I've already
I'm not
got.
giving him
The thing is, I've already got Phil Foden, so I want a defensive player.
Oh right.
But I like Goretzka. Let me just get my notes up.
I mean, if you're gonna change Neuer, it's got to be for Jose Sa, really. So
Or Edward Mendy. Actually, no. I wouldn't.
no,
I'll
you've got
take that
Mane,
back
so you
already.
can't have Edouard Mendy.
There is
Should've-
actually a
Two
really, really
boys.
good keeper who you
Who?
could
Just
have.
just think of
Who
centre mid.
is plays.
Think of centre mid.
I think you just
Go on,
sod off
just
the
give us one,
defensive
give us one,
bollocks.
come on.
Thomas Partey.
Right.
Okay.
You know what? I couldn't even have
Well,
Brazilian
mate.
when I said you're going party. The one everybody forgot about, Keylor Navas, Costa Rica.
Yeah, yeah, but he's
Past it.
nah.
Won how much? He'd be
He hasn't
always,
won much,
always
doesn't matter.
performed.
Yeah, no, it is.
No, it's an alright pick. Yeah.
But yeah, I just realised as well. Good job I didn't pick a Brazilian winger because I wouldn't have been able to have him anyway. It's really hard to keep on top of that with that.
Right, let's go back to the team.
Do my team again.
So reel it off, George.
Okay, so we're gonna go Merce. He's got Manuel Neuer in goal. Achraf Hakimi right back. Delict, Lissandro Martinez, and Serginho Dest. In midfield three of Partey, Pedri, and Foden. And then up top, Mane, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr.
Very good team.
It's good. I don't know if it's
Good
enough.
team.
And then for me, I've got Alisson, Joshua Kimmich, Ruben Diaz, Koulibaly, Alphonso Davies, Rodri, Milinkovic-Savic, De Bruyne, Valverde, Koeman, Lewandowski. And then Crosby has gone Courtois, Tomiyasu, Kim Min-jae, Rudiger, Cancelo, Bellingham, De Jong, Zielinski, Messi, Benzema, Neymar.
Did fall off a bit in the.
The front three is
I've got
ridiculous.
Cross winning
Ridiculous.
so far, I think.
No, I think
Love
that defence killed it.
No.
Defense not bad,
Kim
mate.
Min-jae's
Yeah.
good. Tomiasu's a bit rogue, but the right backs
The
I wanted
attackers-
Hakimi, and then
yeah.
you know.
And
No,
then
defence has
Mercy,
killed
not
it.
bad.
The attack could be the best three attackers,
In
you'd
about
say.
four-
Yeah,
no.
no, the three
Yeah, but
attackers
it's
you've got.
hypothetically.
If someone wants your
Yeah.
best top attackers, you can have the same nation. You probably that's not a bad.
Yeah.
That's probably the front three. A lot of people would say.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I didn't give me mine.
Jan Sommer in goal, Kyle Walker, Van Dijk, Laporte, and Theo Hernandez. Luka Modric, Zambo Anguissa, and Ilkay Gundogan, and then Bale, Ronaldo, and Son.
I think that's tight. I don't think you look at that and there's a clear winner. I think that's tight. Right, so
I think, that could go anybody's
Yeah.
way. It depends what you're
Some
after.
people look at
it's
it.
depends on your
People-
preference, doesn't it?
Crosby's
Depends.
got more elite players, and then probably a few of the worse ones. And
I
you've
think
got
my-
some
I
like
think my
me and
team works
Merce,
well,
where it's
yeah, I
just
think our
like more
teams
middle
work well.
grounded. Like everybody's solid, like 7, 8 out of 10, and then you've got some superheroes, and then a few players you wouldn't necessarily think of as well.
I think I went okay. That was obviously, as I said, we had a few technical difficulties with me keeping track and thinking of what was still French. But other than that, I think I went pretty well. That will be one of the more stressful drafts we do, considering it's
It's a lot of players. Yeah.
Whereas if we did the Premier League one, you reel them up. It's far
Mm.
easier. So yeah, that has been it, guys. We'll put a straw poll down below. Please vote. Otherwise, essentially, this has been a waste of time. Yeah. Check out the links below. I'll put the boys' Twitters down below, so give them all a follow. Follow us up on Spotify. Even if you're not going to listen, just give us a follow. TikTok, we're on now. We're going to start uploading on there. Insta, I would say that's probably where we're going to be most active. We have got a Twitter page. That will just be kind of just keeping you up to date with the content we're putting out. Yeah, give it all a follow. And yeah, thanks for listening. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.